Security is a very wide-reaching term. During every step of the application building process, you must, without a doubt, be aware of how mischievous end users might attempt to bypass your lockout measures. You must take steps to ensure that no one can take over the application or gain access to its resources. Whether it involves working with basic server controls or accessing databases, you should be thinking through the level of security you want to employ to protect yourself. How security is applied to your applications is truly a measured process. For instance, a single ASP.NET page on the internet, open to public access, has different security requirements than does an ASP.NET application that is available to only selected individuals because it deals with confidential information such as credit card numbers or medical information. The first step is to apply the appropriate level of security for the task at hand. Because you can take so many different actions to protect your applications and the resources, you have to decide for yourself which of these measures to employ. An important aspect of security is how you handle the authentication and authorization for accessing resources in your applications. Before you begin working through some of the authentication authorization possibilities in ASP.NET, you should know exactly what we mean by those two terms. Authentication is the process that determines the identity of the user. After a user has been authenticated, a developer can determine if the identified user has authorization to proceed. It is impossible to give an entity authorization if no authentication process has been applied. Authorization is the process of determining whether an authenticated user is permitted access to any part of an application, access to specific points of an application, or access only to specified datasets that the application provides. Authenticating and authorizing users and groups enable you to customize the site based on user types or preferences. One of C# characteristic is simplicity. This due to irksome operators and pointers in C++ are eliminated in C#. Another plus point in C# is it treats integer and Boolean data types as two entirely different data types. This means that the use of assignment sign in place of equality sign in if statements will be caught by the compiler. Portability of the language is a very essential feature for a mobile application development. C# is not completely a portable language, because it runs only in Windows platform. You can use PHP, Java and also ASP.NET. With this language you can develop multi-platform application, because nowadays clients are available for iPhone, iPod, also iPad and BlackBerry. You can notice that every day there is a new product, solution, or new thing in PHP, but rarely development made for mobile. PHP has certainly all the necessary for web application development, but like frameworks and Centimeter's solution have made the development of website more easy. There is no similar solution for mobile to make people develop more applications. Mobile websites are not very difficult to develop, the technology is very easy, but internet mobile is really the future and it would be really great if we see more products developed for mobile. What is multi-mobile application? Is multi-mobile application also called mobile applications? It is a term used to describe internet applications that run on smartphones and other mobile devices. Mobile applications usually help users by connecting them to internet services more commonly accessed on desktop or notebook computers, or help them by making it easier to use the internet on their portable devices. A mobile application may be a mobile website bookmarking utility, a mobile-based instant messaging client, mails for mobile, and many other applications. These applications deliver content that is specifically tailored to the device being employed by the end user. This content is formatted differently based on the requirements of each specific device, and the mode of input is restricted to that supported by the device. Users accessing a form requiring specific input will see different manifestations of the same interface depending on the device they are using. What makes these applications special is that a single codebase provides the functionality for device independence. Building multi-mobile applications with PHP. One of the most convenient and powerful ways for building multi-mobile applications is a PHP class library called HAW. HAW standards for HTML and WML hybrid adapted web server. The HAW toolkit actually has two additional elements. XML is an XML-based markup language for creating mobile applications. HAWXE is a proxy server written in PHP for processing XML. There are a number of portability problems you may with PHP that don't depend on differences between the OS it's running on. The main security problem with PHP occurs when a val function is used to process something typed in a visitor. Never run user data into a val function, because the user can include any PHP code they like, and damage your application or system. If you want to give users ability to enter text with fancy formatting control, makes the input on XML stream and process only the tags that you approve. If XML is over KILL for the type of facilities you want to give users, plenty of PHP string handling function exists to process their text in full and strange ways. You can also resolve to the complexity of regular expressions, something I have so far managed to avoid, thanks to the rich range of standard PHP string functions. Because of the less portability and low security of the C#, and PHP languages, developers use Java language to develop mobile applications.